Welcome everyone to the 5th International Music Summit here in Ibiza. It's been an incredible year for electronic dance music. I think it even got itself a new name since we stood here 12 months ago, and it's now called EDM. America's gone nuts, of course, for what we do.
Just a few other notes for our sponsors. Pioneer, Burn. Pioneer have been with us from day one. This wouldn't be happening without them, and Mark Grotefeld.
2010 onwards, not much has happened, pretty constant. You can see in the last year, the USA has absolutely boomed. We can see people are searching for EDM, people in the USA are engaged in EDM, and we can see some massive spikes as well.
I did research and the hashtag EDM is used up to 3,000 times a day on Twitter, and the peak of that was only 1 month ago at Coachella. If the peak was only 1 month ago, and the numbers are growing, I think it shows how the conversation around EDM is growing very strongly on Twitter.
Day one of the International Music Summit here in Ibiza has been great. There's been some really interesting panels by Twitter, Spotify. Pete Tong interviewed James Barton of Cream. The Japanese pop stars have done a phenomenal, achingly cool job of the IMS anthem, and tonight is all about the party. We're off to El Leo for the Legends Dinner where we're celebrating Carl Cox. Then we're going to Bubbles, and then we're going to Grial. It's a big day.
IMS anthem. The first year was Cassius, last year Sasha, remixed by Leon Bushwhacker, and today we have the Japanese pop stars. I'm going to give a little bit of...
The whole EDM world didn't exist to the extent that it is today. Certainly the name didn't exist.
Do you like the name?
Sorry?
Do you like the name?
I'm actually a big supporter of the name.
Same here. Ibiza is to us, Las Vegas is to America. You know, it's the hub of electronic music.
Yeah, it's going really well. I mean, it's just nice to have been here for 5 years, you know, but, you know, when I think back to the first one and what a really small little gathering it was, and yeah, it's just got bigger and bigger. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Now listen, Nile Rodgers, that's quite a coup for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see it as a coup because you guys are bringing in the biggest and the best every year.
Yeah.
That's something that's really
That's
really
great, and
this year.
you know, and the fact he's just started to work with Daft Punk, you know, I think is great, because you're dealing with a true musician there and a true producer working with one of the best electronic acts on the planet. So, you know, it's a really nice tie-in for us. And then obviously the Giorgio Moroder thing again. You're dealing with one of the inventors of electronic music, you know. So, yeah, absolutely. And you know, obviously with the sad news of Donna Summer and so on, again, it's he's going to be bringing a lot to the stage, you know. So.
There's a lot of history coming into it this year.
Yeah, and I think we you know, because we got into the whole Ibiza 123 event as well, you know, with the Rocktronic that the IMS are partners in, and I think that made us think, you know what, we can involve other music genres in what we're doing here, you know, because they're all, at the end of the day now, DJs have become musicians and musicians have become DJs, you know, so, you know, we really think we can embrace the history and different genres. So.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the dark side of Carl Cox. So it's something we could wind him up with, and you never had children, but you have got an obsession with motorcycles. And I don't know if anyone understands how acute this obsession is. How many bikes have you got, Carl? Be honest.
Well,
total, all of them, Carl.
with the music, with a lot of fun, with a lot of great night, and so enjoy the night with your friend, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Well, I've got 2 motorcycles on the island.
How many motorcycles have you got, Carl Cox, around the world?
It's about 42 motorcycles.
We're down here at El Leo, which is the beautiful, glamorous cabaret, bar, lounge, restaurant. And tonight, we celebrated Carl Cox. I don't know, there was something that Laurent Garnier said in his video. You know, you must feel inside you're a nice guy. You do your best to be a nice guy. But to hear all of that, those amazing praises must be, I don't know.
I think more than anyone, because I've kind of grown up with Laurent through his career as well, and I find him to be one of the DJs that really has a spirit and he's driven by passion for it. And we do what we do because of the fact that we love it. We love the fact that we're able to share the music that we love to people, no matter whether it's underground, overground, hard, soft, whether it's techno, whether it's tech house, whether it's drum and bass. As long as it's good and it has a vibe and it has a feeling, it's the reason why we play music.